There are plans to release official investigative documents in the Tammy Zawicki murder case in hopes to clear up some of the rumors and myths that have followed the case for the nearly 34 years it's remained unsolved. If you are unfamiliar with the case, on August 23, 1992, Tammy Zawicki departed Evanston, Illinois to go back to college in Grinnell, Iowa. She was supposed to arrive later that evening, but never showed up. Her vehicle was found abandoned by an Illinois state trooper later that day, but Tammy was nowhere to be found. Then, just days later, on September 1st, 1992, Tammy's body was located along I-44 in Missouri. She had been stabbed to death, and to this day, her murder remains unsolved. Now, I did a lot of research on this case and made an episode for it on my podcast, Cardinal Crimes, but because this case is unsolved, none of the official records were available to me, so I had to rely primarily on news reports from that time. But the guy who runs the Who Killed Tammy Zawicki Facebook page posted this just a couple days ago. He said, "In consultation with the family and law enforcement, I will begin a very slow process of releasing redacted copies of the files." He said probably 2 to 3 pages per month. He said this document and planned future releases are being made public to clarify previously published information on the case that was downright wrong. As these documents are released, I'm going to go through and compare what they say to my notes from what I put out on my podcast episode of this, just to correct anything that I got wrong. This first investigative report is from the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and it's talking about the day that Tammy's body was discovered in Missouri. This states, at approximately 1000 hours on September 1st, 1992, Lonnie DeMott observed what he thought to be a body wrapped in a red blanket lying in the weeds beside the westbound on-ramp of I-44 at the 33-mile marker exit. He called state troopers and they came to the scene. The officer who wrote the report said, "I observed a red-colored blanket wrapped tightly around what appeared to be a human body, lying in the weeds on the north side of the I-44 westbound on-ramp. The blanket appeared to be fastened tightly at each end with duct tape. I opened the blanket at what appeared to be the left end and found what appeared to be a yellow sheet. The sheet was pulled back to reveal the legs of a human body, which appeared to be of a white person. I did not open the blanket further." It said the body appeared to be a white female, 17 to 25 years of age, 5'2" to 5'4", with long, light-colored hair and a petite build. This is one thing that I know in my podcast episode I got incorrect. As I was looking through local media reports, there were a lot of individuals saying that the hair on the body looked red. And some were speculating that maybe there was dye from the blanket that made the hair appear red, but this report says that it was just light-colored hair. I will continue going through these documents as they are slowly released